So, Shavyfxhub. Now, I want to look. I've been on this chart for a very long time, and just like I said, clear directional bias is all that matters in field of trading. You need clear directional bias. It's very important, and it's not about how much money you want to make. It's about how much money you can lose when you make the wrong step. So, if you make the wrong step, how much you stand to lose should be your primary um, target. So looking at 4 hours, I've seen the daily time frame. But let's be honest, trading current time frame. What I mean is when you trade and do your markups, relying on past data so much, it can be misleading. So it is important that when you are charting, you bring your experience closer to the current time frame. In the current rally, we can't dispute the sentiment of buyers and sellers in the current time frame. So to support my experiment of how I trade, I've done a deeper chart using monthly time frame, using weekly time frame. But I feel bringing it closer to 4 hours and looking at the structure of 4 hours will give you a direct signal about what the market is about to do next. And everything you see the market do is pre-programmed. So I'll have to put on my line chart and take my charts to see what the price have done. So I'm starting from here. See, I'm interested in this current rally. Let's be honest. I'm interested in this current all-time high. I want to catch the price action that gave birth to this current all-time high. The price action that gave birth to that current all-time high has the probability to set a new all-time high. Trading is all about probability. And what makes you a trade genius is your ability to understand pattern, that everything is scripted to repeat itself. And the market will always want to buy where others are buying and sell where others are selling. But they sell and buy at a specific angle. The concept of angle of trade wasn't for fun. It wasn't set up for fun. Trade angle, look at this word, trade angle, it's for a reason. So I'm sharing it because these are personal discoveries that I have used in combination with the day candle strategy. I will also talk of day candle strategy. I've been working on day candle strategy in order to, you know, have a full edge over the market. And one day candle rule is going to change our life. It's not just your life; it's going to change our life. One day candle rule, and I've been working on that and knowing when to apply it because it's not applicable all the time. When you are using one day candle, it's not applicable all the time. There are times that if you don't use it in line with market structure, market is going to flip and take away all your daily gains. So it's something I have been monitoring it and want to use it in combination with other strategies. So it's not something you're going to use blindly. Daily candle rule. So I will tell you when to apply it. And I've also started adopting daily candle rule in my strategy. So let's see if we are going to kill this market again. Now, if you look at it on the line chart, you can see the price action. You see, for everything that happens in the market, it's already programmed. The next buy has its buy order waiting for price to come to it for it to be executed. And you and I do not know. We are not programmed to know that. So now let's look at another thing buyers are trying to do, but they can't breach that 4 hours roof. They want to bridge it. They want to bridge it, but it's not working for them. So if you are someone who believes in the bullish sentiment of BTC, you need to exercise serious caution at the moment. We are not saying the market is bearish now. We are not saying that. Nobody's saying that the market has become bearish. But all I'm urging you is to exercise patience. At this moment, you must be patient and allow the market to clear all bearish sentiment. The bearish sentiment has to be cleared. At the moment, the massive drop in the market indicates bearish sentiment. In as much as the trend is overall bullish, but the trend at hand is showing bearish. The behavior, let me use the word behavior. The current behavior is a bearish behavior. It's not showing sign of somebody who wants to invest money into something he feels that has future. So we must take note of that bearish drop. Everybody must take note of that. You and I must take note of that drop. That drop is uncalled for. It's unnecessary. It destabilizes the crypto ecosystem. You must see it from, investors' perspective. That someone put his money into an asset and he wants to take away his money, right? And he takes away his money and there is nothing you can do. He has taken away his money. So this is something that everybody must look and just take caution. You must take caution. So look at it again on the line chart. You see what price has gone at that level, and you see the price action here. Price came down. I love this structure so much. And when I saw it, I said, no, I must share it to my community. You know me, I'm the father of free trade. So if you have anything you want to chat, anything you want me to analyze, feel free, send it to me. I will analyze whatsoever free. You don't need to pay me anything. You really do not need to pay. You don't need to pay for anything. This is nothing. I don't consider free trade as anything. So those who consider trade analysis as something, it's up to them. But Shavyfxhub, in fact, the moment God blessed me with the insight to understand the structure of market, I promise I was not going to take money for anything. God has really been faithful in opening our eyes to see direction of markets. And I'm seeing one that is about to happen here now. There's a sell. There's a sell on BTC. There's a serious sell going on now. And that sell is on 4-hour sentiment. On 4-hour sentiment that buyers have created descending trend line, slightly declined. And they have failed after price updating that structure one more time at this level on close of 4 hours. So you now see there is a break of structure followed by a retest, and that retest drop price followed down. And now what happened is the market was already playing on a descending trend line. So if you watch that, let's take this thing out because the reason for that buy wasn't far-fetched. The reason is from here. Very simple analysis. A simple 4-hour descending trend line was what brought that price down. You don't need to be a guru. You really do not need to be a guru in trading. Come on, you don't need to be any of that. All those things we told you don't need to be a guru to be a successful trader. All you need to be is a pattern trader, a trader who sees pattern. That is how you get that buy. I want to make it minimal as possible. I want to make it simple as possible. And I also want to let you know that trading is spiritual. If you want to be a good trader, you need some kind of spiritual power. I'm saying it here for the whole world to know. If you want to be a very good trader, you need some kind of spiritual power. Aside your time in the market and understanding chart, you need the gift of the spirit, ability to be calm. There are times, there are days you are going to miss good opportunity. The market is going to take from you. The spiritual power comes in ability to calm yourself down, ability to see it like you have lost something and you mourn that loss and calm down instead of chasing the market. Because if you chase the market, the broker is going to slam you. There is no way you're going to attack the broker and he won't deal with you. These guys are they're master of mindset. So now you see that trade idea came from here. It's as simple as what it is. You see it there for yourself. So it's not something it's not something that from rocket science. Look at the descending trend line break of structure. Test one. So let me put my circle dots on them. Test one. Test two. Test three. And finally, the market insisted with that descending trend line. So sorry, lately I've not been mentioning leveling my works. It really takes a whole lot of time, and I have 20 minutes to shoot the video. It's a free version, so every trade here is for educational purpose, so you really do not need to. And from the upside, why this market has finally dropped from here is because we have a descending trend line being respected. Let's see it. We have a descending trend line here. And the funny thing is that price respected in weeks. There's sometimes market is a little bit diabolical. Sometimes it goes with the body close, sometimes it goes with entire weeks. Look at the week at this level, look at the week at that level. When you connect the both weeks, it's giving you a descending trend line at a specific trend angle, and market came exactly at that point and reacted. So it's giving you a giveaway on three notice. Here you have a notice, here you have a notice, and here the final sell drop. And the sell is not over, it's coming down to this place around 63,939. I know a lot of people do not understand the structure of market and price movements, but I'm giving you for free due to my insight in the market, cost nothing, and I'm telling you what will happen. I'm telling you one on one what's going to happen next. I see some people pointing out, no, no, the market is not going to buy yet. So my analysis can only be wrong on one principle, that buyers return to this trend line. A return into this place, we face an immediate resistance at this roof. It might provide the next liquidity for sale. The reason is because on this note, if you check on your 4 hours time frame, you will see there is a break of structure at this level, a break of a demand structure. So them coming here might provide them with the right impetus they need to smash this floor, to smash this trend line. The trend line is acting as a barrier, right? It's acting as a barrier to downswing. And buyers have leveraged on the strength of that trend line to buy back at every time price tries to downswing. So what you see is if they manage to, you know, break out of this structure, then you want to go long, right? You want to go long on this floor. So if you go long on this floor, it's going to take you to this roof where we have price, you know, creating a stronger demand structure here, demand structure here, demand structure here, especially on close of 4 hours line chart, you will see it being simplified. So at that level, you will see them pick the right liquidity, come down and break the structure completely and return into 60.833. So I will really keep this chart because this represents the most accurate sentiment. We've had a whole lot of charts on this, and it occurred to me to you know, bring the analysis to the current time frame and make a new chart. And when I saw it, I said, okay, let's share it with the community. So I want to know your perspective on this chart. I want to know everybody's perspective on this chart, what you think about it. I want to know. And we also want it to be subject of discussion and subject of debate as to where BTC is coming next. But I will tell you for free that we owe this ascending trend line a retest. We owe it a retest. I'm going to change the color. Black. We owe this black descending trend line a retest. And if we owe this debt and we must pay this debt, then we will pay this debt on this descending trend line. It's a debt that must be paid. So some people call it a feel of imbalance, whatever you call it, but I call it debt, right? I call this debt. Sellers will bring this money to this area for a potential buy. Now you can see what they are doing on this descending trend line, which I also want to change the color. I want to change the color so that everything will be on record. I want to change the color to blue. So I want everything to be on record. Whatever you're doing, you need to keep record. So this chart, as small as it is, it represents a whole larger sentiment of what's going to happen, especially for those who are scalping this price action. So if you are on the scalping side, you do need this chart. You do need it. You do need it. If you're a day trader, you also need it. You need it. So now this roof remains a sell zone 86, 87, 86, 87. Price might even tap into 88, right? And the new month start counting. And most likely the new month might push price in a sideways movement. And but I'm very optimistic that our next price action is going to come from this floor. Our next price action is going to be on this floor. It's going to be on this floor. Look at the price action. Look at the price action. And why am I specific and particular about this? Is because of the fruits of that price action. You cannot give birth to something that is different from you. If you're a bad man, it's most likely you're going to have a bad child. If you're a good person, most likely you get a good person. So I'm telling you this. My confidence on this is because of what this level has done. It gave birth to a new all-time high. So what will that trend line produce? Another all-time high. Even if it's not another all-time high, it will give you another upswing. At least up to 3,000 or 4,000 people come out from that place because of what the previous one has done. That is trading of pattern. Trading is mathematics, and it deals more on pattern. So this is something that everyone must look into, and at the end of the day, you just keep recurring doing something. So that's what I see. So at the moment, this remains a valid buy floor. So if price returns at this level, and I will also show you something. If you look back here, you will find a strong weak rejection at this level on 4 hours. Look at that weak candle. That was a break and retest at that level. So that makes that level a valid buy floor. So if price returns to that level, I think more likely you may want to buy it again. At that level, you may want to buy it again. Price might come back to retest that level. It's coming down to retest there in order to see the liquidity to push price up again. So if that happens, I say before, if price returns at that level, you may want to buy, aiming to get some few people from the crypto buy opportunity. Then I'm very hopeful that if price comes there again and it upswings, that might provide it enough opportunity to break the structure. If it comes back, it's gonna be a buy. It's gonna be a buy. If price manage to come back here again, it's gonna be a buy. Maybe it might continue to play around until it breaks the structure and return to where it will ultimately peak liquidity below 60k. If price comes down here, then it's below 60k. Then another case to that is that if price moves up, if it moves up, then it's going to come here and get rejected because this is already serving as a rejection to upswing in the past. It's a broken demand floor. It's currently a supply roof. So that will also project price or look to just be the beginning of the bullish part. And if it comes here, then it must have broken out from this descending trend line and market might